Hi, I'm Eddie Ross here at Calico, here to talk to you about mixing patterns when decorating. When you look at a perfectly decorated room in a magazine spread, you see pattern on pattern. You might think, I wish I knew how to do that. It's really not so hard. I'm here to help you learn to combine prints and textures like a pro. What does pattern add to a room? You might think that a lack of pattern is restful, but that's not necessarily true. Because when you walk into a room, your eye searches for something to focus on. Pattern also hides a multitude of sins. A chair that's seen better days can be disguised with a printed slipcover. A not-so-great view can be minimized with a pretty print on draperies. Pattern adds personality to a room. It can tell stories about you and your interests. Gardening, modern art, literature, travel, history. There are classic pattern combinations that really work well together. A graphic print and a bold geometric jacquard. A paisley and a tartan plaid. A great floral print and a wide stripe. A toile and a check or a small plaid. A jacquard tapestry and a cut velvet. If you're not sure where to begin, start with multicolored patterns that you love, then pull out colors from that for the rest of the room. If prints aren't your style, go for multicolored stripes or plaids instead. It's easier to start with fabric you love than to start with paint or carpet. The right fabric will suggest the design options for everything else. Vary the scale. Allow one pattern to be the hero and let everything else play second fiddle. When too many patterns of the same size are competing for your attention, your eye doesn't know where to focus. Pinstripes and small checks will look like solid color from a distance. Stand back and squint your eyes to see how they all look when you first walk into the room. Next, be sure to mix up the textures. A room of all dressy fabrics or all casual fabrics can be too bland. Mix textures, keeping things interesting. Use silks and linens, cotton prints and velvets, damask with faux suedes, and use color to marry the different textures. Repeat patterns for a cohesive look. For example, if you're using a bold ikat on an ottoman, repeat it on a sofa pillow. A print drapery can be repeated on a coverlet or a pillow sham. A fabric pattern used on window treatments will soften among the folds and the pleats of the curtain. But if used on top of a bed, it will be much more prominent in the room. Finally, if you want the room to feel more contemporary, add a graphic pattern, geometric or bold stripe. A puncture pattern can be a surprise element that really makes the room unique. Play with mixing patterns in the store. You might like one more than the other. Take Calico fabric books home on approval, and you'll find the right mix for you. Remember, beautiful rooms begin with beautiful fabric, and there is no lack of it here at Calico Corners. So come on in, look around, and be inspired to create beautiful rooms for you and your home. I'm Eddie Ross for Calico. Thank you so much.